Hello and welcome to 2026, and as you can see from the title of this video, my WIP parade. I don't know how long it's going to be, but you do, seeing as the video's out, but I'm going to guess you might need a beverage and some stitching to go along with the watching of this. I am in a different location. I'm at my auntie's house while she's not here, just so my family doesn't have to be quiet or try to be quiet for the duration of my recording. It's just not fair on them when I've got somewhere else I can be. That does mean I am recording on my laptop instead of my desktop. I don't know how the sound compares. I did get a comment on my last video that I'm quite quiet. I am looking into a lapel mic, but all of the information will be at the bottom of the screen, so hopefully this video doesn't matter too much if you can't hear me. I have reduced my WIPs quite a lot, so you are seeing the active WIPs I'm taking into 2026. Obviously this is prone to changing. I didn't get rid of any, I've just put them into storage, so all of my previous WIPs are still available to me, but these are the ones that I still feel the pull to work on and want to see progress on, and these are the ones that I will be working on hopefully. So I have got a list with stats, so going to try and keep things somewhat organized as we go through the video. I won't be doing it the same as last couple, not that I rewatched, so maybe I didn't even do this, but there won't be a before photo. It's just going to be too difficult for me to look for. The last couple of years I haven't really been engaged in stitching, so trying to find that would be too much. So hopefully that doesn't bother you. Most of these don't have a lot of progress anyway, so there wouldn't be much of a difference between previous photo and where it is currently. As I said, I haven't been stitching the last couple of years, so there's probably only one that would be, or two, that would be quite a substantial difference. So hopefully you'll forgive me, and next year we'll do it properly and you'll get the before and after. Hopefully I won't bore you with the stats that I'm providing, but I'm intending on telling you the start date, the chart and designer, the fabric I've put it on, the percentage I'm currently sitting at complete, and how many stitches are left. So hopefully I can stick to that and I don't get distracted, but let's get into it because I don't want to keep you here any longer than I have to. So first WIP is The Florist by Anchor. I am doing this on 18 count Ada. It was a kit. I started this on the 5th of the 9th, 2018. And we are 20.4% complete. I have 3,971 stitches left plus backstitch. So I would like to see this complete sooner rather than later. I think this will become my focus after I've finished Haystack, whenever that might be. WIP number 2 is Four Seasons Stitch Along by Modern Folk Embroidery. I'm doing this on 32 count At Last by Colour Cascades, and I'm stitching it 1/1 with DMC 4150. I started this on the 20th of the 9th, 2018. So I've gone all the way across and I'm sitting at 11.5%, and I have 31,225 stitches left. And I can't wait to see that complete because it's just so dainty, beautiful, and I love the fabric and the floss that I've chosen to go with. WIP number 3 is Birth of a Star by Heaven and Earth Designs, artwork by Rachel Anderson. Doing this on 18 count Ada. I started this on 4th of the 5th, 2019, and it's quite a large piece of fabric. I'm not able to show you all of it, which is not helpful. Makes me nervous for the super size. Sorry for bumping you just then. There has to be an easier way to show this. So I am only 4.58% complete, and I still have 229,006 stitches left. And which is sad, like there's so much done and so little of it is actually complete. But anyway, that's fine. It's going to be a running theme, except this one actually has visible progress. The others really don't. Hoping to change that this year. WIP number 4, I hope I left at home. I can't actually locate it here. Is the Needle Worker by Little House Needleworks. I'm doing this on 18 count Underground King by Colour Cascades. I started this on the 8th of the 5th, 2019. I am 11.5% complete and I have 3,147 stitches left to go. WIP number 5 is Fairy Bubbles, Supersize Max Colour, another Heaven and Earth Designs artwork by Josephine Wall. I'm doing this on 18 count Ada, and I started this on the 1st of the 1st in 2020. I'm not even going to attempt to show you the whole piece of fabric. It's like 1.5 meters by 1 meter. I am so in love with these colors. I need to get back to it. I am 1.1% complete and still have 774,502 stitches to go. But isn't it so beautiful? Wow. Yep, definitely need to get back to that one. WIP number 6 is the Possibilities Evolution Max Colour by Heaven and Earth Designs, artwork by Alyssa Gerwig. I'm doing this on 28 count Easy Guide Ada. I started this on the 30th of the 3rd, 2020. And I have done 0.55% and still have 389,342 stitches to go. Barely anything done, but I would like that to be done. I'm actually doing this one for my husband. He's aware of it. He also knows that I barely touch it, so he knows it'll be a long time coming. Good thing we're planning to be in it for the long haul. WIP number 7 is To Stitch or Not to Stitch by My Big Toe Cross Stitch Designs. I'm doing this on 18 count Ada. This is where I'm up to. I'm also stitching it with Weeks Dye Works 1318. I'm 10.78% complete and have 1,970 stitches to go. WIP number 8 is Roses of Provence by Mirabilia. I'm doing it on 18 count Wicked Garden by Colour Cascades. I started this on the 15th of the 5th, 2020. I do not have any stats on this one yet. as I haven't digitized the pattern, but as you can see, I've done barely anything. I was originally going to do a color conversion, but I'm not sure if that's still the plan because it's a lot of effort and I'm not great at color theory, so that may not be still a thing. So WIP 9, 10 and 11 are all Motherhood by Heaven and Earth Designs, artwork Selena Fennick. They're on 18 count Ada self die, but I'm doing it for my 3 nibblings. First two, I think, no, the first one I'm showing you is for the eldest one and has got more progress. I don't know which way is up, so I'm going to guess this way, but who knows. So this is 1.84% complete and has 56,947 stitches. And the other two, which I will pull out and also show you, are 0.1% complete and have 57,956 stitches. And I started them all on the 16th of the 5th, 2020. And I really need to get these done before they turn 18 or, I don't know, something else. So then this is the second one. So second and third have the same stitches started, but obviously have different, oh, you can't even see the stitches, have different dies. I really need to get back to them one day. Thankfully they don't know it's coming. My sister does, but they don't, so it's fine. You're starting to be able to see my pile of shame building up next to me, so I will pause and move that soon. And then this is the last of it. WIP number 12 is Dogwood Mini by Heaven and Earth Designs, artwork by Cindy Christensen. I'm doing this on 18 count Ada and started it on the 25th of the 5th, 2020. And for some reason I thought I had more than this done. That's disappointing. Anyway, so I am 2.06% complete and still have 74,265 stitches to go. So that's kind of sad. For some reason I thought I had way more done than that, but that's okay. It's a pretty limited palette, so if I just spend some time on it, it should go pretty quickly. And I think I've picked this for my daily 30 yearly focus or one of them, who knows. We'll find out together later. WIP number 13 is Bloom and Grow by Caterpillar Cross Stitch. I'm doing it on the 32 count kit fabric and started it on the 18th of the 6th, 2020. I am doing it 1/1 instead of 1/2. So I think that's, maybe that's how it's supposed to be. But anyway, I know I've definitely changed the buckets because I didn't like the alternating colors that there were. Anyway, I am 33.99% complete and I have 9,473 stitches left to go. And I love that. I need to get back to it. WIP number 14 is July by Heaven and Earth Designs, artwork by Anna Dittman. This is on 28 count Easy Guide Ada and I started it on the 24th of the 6th, 2020, so this is a birthday start. And I started it on the bottom, which is quite unusual because I think I just wanted some colour. Pretty sure the top left was lighter than normal. Sorry, I should have got a ruler or something. I am 0.3% complete and I still have 233,042 stitches to go. Yeah. From memory, I didn't love stitching up, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes when I come back to this, and I may count up and start from the top. Looks like I've also tried stitching one colour. I don't know what I was doing. WIP number 15 is Small Magellanic Cloud Supersize Max Colour by Heaven and Earth Designs, and this is a NASA image. I'm doing this on 18 count Ada because I am a fool, and I started this on the 11th of the 9th, 2020, and I have barely started. This fabric is completely unwieldy. I am 0.14% complete, and I still have 996,644 stitches to go. What did I do? It will look phenomenal in 50 years when it's done, but yeah, I'm just going to throw this over there. WIP number 16 is Aussie Christmas by Frog Cottage Designs. I'm doing this on 32 count fortnight fabric. I'm not sure which one. I don't have it written down, sorry. I started this on 22nd of the 11th, 2020. And I am 14.29% complete, and I have 4,479 stitches to go. I can't wait to see it done. I'm not usually a Christmas stitcher. Don't really decorate for the holidays, but I do love the Aussie Christmas, so that will be up 1 year. WIP number 17 is Apple Blossom Mini by Heaven and Earth Designs, artwork by Marianne Broom. I'm doing this on 28 count Easy Guide Ada. Are you sensing a theme? I've bought several bolts of this fabric. It's my favorite now. Sorry, distracted. Started this on the 8th of the 12th, 2020. And this is where I'm up to. So I am 3.37% complete, and I have 73,920 stitches to go. And I love it. WIP number 18 is Coffee by Gecko Rouge, artwork by Aruda Art. I'm doing this on 28 count Easy Guide Ada. I started it on the 24th of the 6th, 21, so this was another birthday start. I have gotten 2.22% complete, and I still have 28,257 stitches to go. One day. WIP number 19 is Silent Night by Heaven and Earth Designs, Katarina Kukoitis. I always mispronounce that name, I'm so sorry. This is the one I'm doing for Samuel. It is on 18 count Ada because I wanted it to be bigger because I'm an idiot. So where are we? Sorry. I'm 0.25% done, and I have 213,067 stitches left to go. WIP number 20 is Red Magic Sunset Bulgaria. don't know if I've got that round the wrong way, but anyway, this is by Heaven and Earth Designs, and there's no artist attributed to it. On 28 count Ada, and I started it on the 3rd of the 12th, 2021. I have the smallest of starts. I am 0.3% complete with 428,641 stitches left to go. WIP 21 is Mountain Landscape Supersize Max Color. Again, a Heaven and Earth design, no artist attributed. 28 count Easy Guide Ada. I started this on the 11th of the 12th, 2021. Another tiny start. This one is also at 0.03% complete, and I have 644,135 stitches left to go. WIP 22 is The Other Silent Night by Heaven and Earth Designs, Katarina Kokoltis. This one for release, I had the design flipped, so when they are both on the wall, they will be looking at each other again eventually. And I am also 0.25% complete with this one. 213,071 stitches left to go. 23 is Magic Book by Heaven and Earth Designs. Again, no artist attributed. I'm doing this on 28 count Easy Guide Lagana. Oh, Ada? Have I been saying this wrong the whole time? I have no idea. You don't care. You're not looking to me for life advice, but I could have been wrong the entire time. Whatever the bolt is that I bought, that's embarrassing. Anyway, I started this on the 21st of the 1st, 22. I believe it was for Hannah Dowling's birthday. We both started it, and she is so much further along than I am. I am 0.2% complete and have 374,260 stitches left to go. Clearly, I am starting to struggle to talk. WIP number 24 is My Shadow by Heartstring Samplery. WIP 24 is My Shadow by Heartstring Samplery. I'm stitching this on 32 count Lavender Fields by Colour Cascades using DMC 3041 for the main stitch and a blend of 3840 and 827 for the words because I wanted it filled in and not just empty space. I started this on the 23rd of the 1st, 2022. I am so sorry for the crinkle, but this has been living in the Q-snap and I stitch on it when I want to stitch but don't have to think, because as you can see I'm pretty much doing a lot of fill-in because I went round and it matched. I'm so happy that the border matched. But I'll try and show you what I mean about filling in the words. I'm not sure if my camera is good enough. So the first 3 rows are filled in with stitching and the bottom is not. I don't think you can tell there, but in person, because I'm doing 2/2, you can see the holes in the fabric and I didn't want that. So I wanted to try and match the fabric as closely as possible so it still looked from a distance like it was empty, but you didn't get that whole effect. WIP 25 is Capel Star Trails Supersize Max Color by Heaven and Earth Designs, artwork by Jeff Pritchard. Stitched on 28 count Lagana Ada, I don't know, whatever it is that I'm doing. I started this on the 22nd of the 2nd, 22, and it is pitiful because I put in 22 stitches. I just love something about that number. So it didn't actually even tweak even 0.01%. So I'm technically at 0% for that and still have 666,311 stitches to go. And we'll get there, but again, my commitment to the bit was worth more than getting progress on it. Similarly, WIP number 26 is Hot Air Balloon Sunrise Supersize Max Color by Heaven and Earth Designs, artwork by Lars Stewart. Also on the 28 count, also started on 22nd of the 2nd, 22, with 22 stitches, and I started 2 WIPs. And I'm still so in love that I did that. Totally worth it. And again, that's at 0%, and I have 713,264 stitches left on that one. WIP 27 is Blue Moroccan Lace by Chatelaine. I can't actually find at the moment what this fabric is. I will continue looking because I like having these sorts of stats. I started it on 24th of the 6th, 22, so it was a birthday start that year. I don't have all of the stats with everything else because again, this one hasn't been digitized. I think I've done 7 stitches. I'm trying to get it so you can see. So tiny amount with an arrow to show me which way is up. WIP number 28 is Everflowering Garden by Our Forest Embroidery. This is another one where I don't have the fabric. I don't know if this is the one where I dyed it, because I did do a bit of experimenting, or whether I bought it from somewhere. I don't know. Hopefully I'll be able to find out eventually, otherwise it will just continue to be a mystery. But I started it on the 13th of the 7th, 22, and I am using the Our Forest embroidery floss, which is beautiful and stunning, and I absolutely love it. I'm 0.92% complete, and I have 77,374 stitches left to go. WIP 29 is West Beach Rock Wave Sunset by Heaven and Earth Design, artwork by Jeff Pritchard, or I guess more accurately photography. Stitching this on 28 count fabric. Started this on the 11th of the 9th, 22. Tiny start. And I'm 0.9% complete with 323,268% to stitches, not percent, to go. WIP number 30 is Someone We Love by Glendon Place. This is another fortnight fabric, and I thought I saw it in Aussie Christmas, but I definitely see it here. There's quite a bit of discoloration at the fold line, which is not even the fold line I have in the bag, so that's super disappointing, and I don't know if I want to restart. Anyway, I'm gonna have to think on this because it's a really quite a special piece, and I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but anyway, I started this on 20th of the 11th, 22, for that would have been Granddad's birthday. I lost him a little while ago. Can you see? Yeah, you can see it. So it's not coming up in real life, it looks quite tan. You can sort of just see it as a white line, but there's quite a bit of a tan colour to that, which I'm really not loving. That's a bummer. So these stats aren't accurate because I don't know if you can tell, but this stitching here, I'm doing penny point and doing 1/1 instead of full cross, whereas this I'm doing 2/2. So according to the stats I've got, I'm 14.61% complete with 4,904 stitches to go. I think the percentage is accurate because like I filled in these stitches, but the stitches remaining wouldn't be because there's more of this where I'll be doing the penny point. Let me see if I can show you. It's not as obvious in the Aussie Christmas, I think, because it's green, but you can see there as well, like this fold line is where it was folded for them to send it to me, not how I have it folded in my bag. So I don't know what to do. Okay, so next we have El Rowan Kiss by Heaven and Earth Designs, artwork by Selena Fennick. This is on 18 count. I have done hardly any of it. It's going to be quite difficult to show you, but I will do my best. I started this on the 18th of the 1st, 23, which was our anniversary, is our anniversary. And not that you care, but Silent Night for Samuel and Elise was started on their birthdays. So this is the pitiful start, and it has got 0.1% complete and 364,966 stitches to go. And because I don't know if the kids will want theirs, I'm also going to put an image in here of how I'm planning on displaying the El Rowan Kiss and both Silent Nights together. And I've still got to chart it, but at the bottom of El Rowan Kiss will be our anniversary date, and in Silent Night, in the blankets, will be their birth dates as well. WIP 32 is Dreaming of Mums by Rosewood Manor. And looking at it now, this is definitely the one I self-dyed. So I don't know what our forest embroidery was. I'm gonna have to figure it out. Anyway, so this is self-dyed, probably a tea coffee. It's quite dark. I'm hoping that you'll be able to see. Anyway, sorry, I've clearly reached the end of my focus. Started this on 24th of the 6th, 23, so this was another birthday start. I don't know what floss I used. You can barely see it. I thought I was planning on using the called for floss, but I don't believe I own them, so I'm not sure what this is. And I don't have any of the stats because this one's not quite digitized yet either. So I might need to restart it unless I've got this called for floss. Again, it was a birthday start and I love this WIP, so I thought I had intended to use, is it the weeks that Glendon Place Rosewood Manor uses? I don't know. I've clearly not planned as effectively as I thought I did. WIP 33 is the Fantasia Stitch Along by Story Stitches. I'm doing this on the called for Once Upon a Time Grace Notes fabric because I bought the kit. I started this on 14th of the 7th, 23. Did not get very far. And again, apologies for the crinkles. This has been in the Q-snap the whole time. Probably not great for it. It will get a reprieve from that now. These stats are going to be completely wrong because I don't think I did the maths for them. So I'm 1.73% complete. That should be fine, but it says I have 26,161 stitches to go. But I don't know if you can tell, I've also done petit point for this. I just personally prefer 1/1 on 28 count and 32 count, but because this fabric was made for this sal, I couldn't stitch 1/1 because it wouldn't sit properly. So I'm doing 1/1 4 times, if that makes sense. So if there were 26,161 stitches, times it by 4, because that's how many I'm actually doing, because I don't think I did that when I was putting together the stats. But I absolutely love this. I need to get back to it. WIP 34 is Stained Glass Tiger by Shirova Creations Cut Tiles Gallery. I got this on Etsy, I believe. Started this on 19th of the 7th, 23. Tiny, tiny, tiny start. I am 0.01% complete with 317,371 stitches to go. WIP 35 is By the Stream Glacier by Heaven and Earth Designs, Jeff Pritchard. This is more pitiful than I expected. There are like no stitches on this. I have also cut this one into a triptych, like a haystack's a quadriptych. So I think I've got an image of what I wanted to do so I can show you. And I started this on the 24th of the 6th, 24. So this was my birthday start in 24. I didn't even make any mark to get past 0%. And I have 305,602 stitches to go. WIP 36 is Waters of Nirvana by Heaven and Earth Designs, Yuri Krushk. I am so sorry. I really needed to learn how to pronounce that. I started this on the 1st of the 1st, 2025, and it is also on 28 count. Also has not hit the point of passing 0%, and I have 422,485 stitches to go. WIP 37 is Aurora. I charted this myself from an image someone gave me permission to use on Facebook. From a local Aurora. I started this on 24th of the 6th, 25. I am 0.02% complete and have 201,259 stitches to go. And last but certainly not least, WIP 38 is Haystack Sunset Part 4, Heaven and Earth Designs, Jeff Pritchard. 18 count Ada. I've broken this into a quadriptych. This is the last piece. So excited for it to be done. I started part 4 on the 6th of the 7th, 2025, but this piece as a whole was started on the 1st of the 1st, 2019. Which way is up? This way is up. I am so excited for this to be done. Not because I'm bored of it, just because I'm still so in love with this piece. So I am 85.69% complete across all of it, or 33.46% complete of part 4, and I have 58,758 stitches to go. And I cannot wait. This is obviously going to remain a focus. It will be done this year. It will be done. And because I love stats, even though they make me sad, I added up all of the stitches left of my 38 WIPs. This is not even fully accurate because there's 3 WIPs that don't have any stats because they're not digitized yet. There's at least 2 WIPs which aren't accurate because of petit point. And there's at least 3 WIPs I know that I'm starting this year. That being said, I still have, for all of my WIPs, 8,768,416 stitches left to complete for them all to be done. Again, that's not accurate. And then I did the maths based on my average stitching speed. It would take me 4 years of active stitching. And that's not 4 years of stitching. That's like 4 years of nothing but stitching. No sleep, no anything. So I got WIPs for a while, which is fine. It really puts things into perspective, and I kind of wish I'd done this sort of maths before I'd jumped in so deep, but that's fine. I love all of the WIPs that I've got in here, and if I pick them up through the year and I don't feel like stitching on them, they can go with my other frozen ones, and there are no rules. But with that, I will leave you. Thank you so much for spending your time with me. I did go over my plans in my last video, but I have locked in how I'm going to pick my 36 WIPs, because I've got 5 that have their own game, and the other 36 I'm going to make a 6x6 grid and roll 2 d6s, and I can go over that later. But I'm excited to see how much progress and how I go this year with stitching and reading and life in general. But again, thank you for spending time with me. If you've got any WIPs that you would love to see more of, feel free to let me know in the comments, because I'm easily swayed and influenced, and I may just pick it up because. But thank you again. I've been loving all of these WIP parades, and I hope mine is even a little bit enjoyable in the wonderful sea that we've got out there. I will see you tomorrow for my 2025 wrap up and my December wrap up kind of together, and yeah, let's make 2026 better than last year. Bye guys.